Esme, a young witch, wobbled on her broomstick through an enchanted forest, glowing with runes and shimmering fireflies. In the heart of a sprawling enchanted forest, the little witch, Esme, is on her way to the Magic Academy, her broomstick wobbling in the wind as she tries to steer through the towering ancient trees. Determined yet nervous, she soared toward the Magic Academy, a floating castle atop a majestic waterfall. The castle buzzed with young witches. Esme, clutching her satchel, marveled at the grandeur before stepping inside. Students in colorful robes bustle around. Her journey led her to the wand room, where countless wands hummed with magic. Suddenly, a glowing wand hovered toward her, choosing her as its owner. In a room brimming with wands, each humming with its unique magic, Esme searches for the one that will choose her. With her new wand in hand, Esme attempts her first spell, bringing a garden of lifeless flowers to bloom with radiant colors. Her black cat danced in delight, and Esme smiled, realizing her magic could bring life and wonder to the world. Eager to prove herself, Esme waved the wand over a garden of wilting flowers. A burst of light erupted, and the flowers bloomed in vibrant colors.
I can do this.
With her new wand in hand, Esme attempts her first spell, bringing a garden of lifeless flowers to bloom with radiant colors. In a hidden corner of the world, there was a magical forest where the sunbeams danced through the leaves and everything sparkled with enchantment. In a quiet forest, young witch Lyra stumbled upon an ancient book in her attic. Its golden glow whispered promises of forgotten spells. Excited but unsure, Lyra decided to try a transformation spell. She picked up her wand, closed her eyes, and whispered the incantation.
Feathers and fluff, wings in a puff, transform this twig into a dove.
Startled, she befriended Orion, a talking owl who offered guidance.
Magic isn't just about spells, Orion advised. It's about heart.
He led Lyra to the crystal grove, where a single glowing crystal waited. With a trembling hand, she touched it, and memories of her magical ancestry filled her mind. The once shy witch felt a spark of confidence ignite.
I can do this.
She whispered. The forest seemed to agree, its leaves dancing in celebration of her awakening powers. In a snowy forest, a curious mouse bundled in a vibrant orange coat and blue scarf peers from his burrow. He watches birds in dazzling winter costumes soar gracefully, wishing he could fly too. One evening, a shimmering fairy appears, gifting the mouse magical, iridescent wings. Overjoyed, he takes flight, twirling with the birds through snowy canyons, glowing with golden and bluish hues. The birds invite him to an aerial dance above an icy pond, their sparkling reflections shimmering below. But a sudden gust of wind sends the mouse tumbling. Just in time, the fairy saves him with a magical bubble, gently placing him back on the ground. She reminds him that being himself is what makes him special. Grateful, the mouse waves goodbye to the fairy and birds, returning to his burrow. Gazing at the sparkling snowy world, he realizes he doesn't need wings to feel magical. In a cozy, snow-covered village, an 8-year-old girl named Carol brought joy with her cheerful carols. One snowy evening, she discovered a magical music box on her doorstep. When she opened it, golden sparkles revealed a glowing map leading to the Christmas star. Guided by the map, Carol met Dasher, a reindeer with glowing antlers, who carried her through enchanted forests to a snowy mountain peak. There the star glimmered brightly. Carol sang her favorite carol, and the star lit up, spreading warmth and joy across the land. She returned home, where the villagers gathered around a magnificent Christmas tree, singing together under the star's golden glow. That Christmas, Carol's voice lit not just the star, but the hearts of everyone around her. It was a cold, dark New Year's Eve. Snowflakes gently blanketed the cobblestone streets, where a little girl walked barefoot, clutching a bundle of matches. Unable to bear the cold, she struck the first match against the wall. It flared to life, and in its warm glow, she imagined sitting before a crackling fireplace. The match burned out, leaving her in darkness. She lit another, and in its glow, she saw a magnificent feast laid out on a grand table. The match burned out again. She lit another, and a majestic Christmas tree rose before her, its branches sparkling with thousands of tiny lights. With her last match, she saw her beloved grandmother, the only person who had ever shown her love and kindness. She felt her grandmother's warm embrace. In the morning, as the town awoke, they found the little girl, her matches burned out, with a peaceful smile on her face. She had left the cold world behind. Hazel, a curious young witch, soared through the moonlit sky on her broomstick. Deep in the heart of an enchanted forest, there lived a little witch named Hazel. Hazel was known for her mischievous smile, sparkling eyes, and a heart full of curiosity. Hazel decided it was time to test her flying skills. She had practiced spells for weeks and couldn't wait to soar above the trees. With a flick of her wand and a whisper of magical words, the broomstick began to hover. As Hazel soared higher, she spotted a mysterious cloud glowing with a rainbow hue. Curious, she steered her broomstick toward it, only to find a flock of sparkling stardust birds flying through the air, her stardust bird companions lighting the way. Suddenly, a fierce, magical storm engulfed her, testing her courage. Hazel conjured a glowing golden shield, deflecting the storm's fury and emerging triumphant. Beyond the storm, she discovered a floating island draped in golden grass and shimmering flowers. After braving the storm, Hazel discovered a hidden floating island suspended in the clouds. The island was covered with golden grass, giant flowers, and glowing ponds that shimmered like liquid starlight. There she met Lumina, a radiant dragon and guardian of the island. Lumina revealed a magical relic, a glowing orb hidden amidst the island's wonders. With awe, Hazel touched the relic, its light infusing her with ancient power. Returning to her enchanted forest, Hazel used her newfound magic to protect and revitalize it. The forest shimmered brighter than ever, and its creatures celebrated Hazel's bravery. From that day, she became a legend, the little witch who tamed storms and uncovered the skyborn secret.